You're rolling.
Well, I know for a fact that Margot would want to write the screenplay herself. No, she hasn't done that sort of thing before, but how difficult can it be? Sloan does it, for Christ's sake. Well, of course you're getting the rights. Why? You've heard what? No, there's just a couple hack producers. I'm meeting with them on Monday. I'll blow them off and that'll be it. What the hell? Well, there's some nut out on the ledge across the street. But I don't know. He's threatening to jump, I guess. Man, it tears my heart out to see someone so despondent. Who'd you have in mind to direct, Michael? Christ, Bobby Allen hasn't made a picture in years. Well, he's a drunk. Christ, yeah, the man's breath could fire up a barbecue. Although it could add to the mystique of the film, you know, Bobby Holland, big comeback movie, shit like that. Hold on a second, will you, Michael? Ellie, just have a seat. I'm on the phone with Disney. This is very important. I'm gonna have to call you back, Michael. Yeah, Margot is on the other line. She has a couple more points she wants to go over. 10 minutes? Yeah, quarter after? All right, thanks, Michael. Bye-bye.
Well?
Well, that's some picture you got there. Where the heck did you get that?
Is that you, Mark? Is that your naked ass hanging out there?
Me? Of course not.
It's not.
No.
Because the man who was following you and who took this picture says it is you.
Well, wait a minute now. Yeah, that's me.
You bastard.
Now, Ellie, hold on a second. This will be explained quite easily.
Oh, can it? Well, that's good, because I see a picture of my husband having sex with another woman, and for some reason I assumed it was a good thing. I mean, you are having sex, aren't you? That's what it looks like. Or is this the aftermath of a freak accident where you're thrown pantless into the backseat of a car? Thank God her naked torso is there to break your fall.
Sarcasm's not going to help you, Ellie.
Is that who I think it is? Is that the wife of your best friend?
Yes.
And that's Henry's new Pontiac Grand Prix.
Yes.
So you're having sex with your best friend's wife in the backseat of his new car.
Yes.
How long has this been going on for, Mark?
It hasn't been going on at all. I swear, it was a one-time thing once.
Once. You do it once, and it's the parking lot of a horse track.
Exactly.
Who does it in the parking lot of a horse track for their one and only time?
Exactly. That shows you how impromptu the whole thing was. We didn't plan it. It just happened, I swear.
Just happened, eh? And how does something like that just happen? Did somebody say mount up and you misunderstood?
There's no need to get vulgar, Ellie.
Vulgar? I am staring at a picture of my husband's naked ass in the backseat of a Pontiac.
Believe me, Ellie, I didn't enjoy it. Neither one of us did.
No?
No. In fact, we couldn't wait for it to finish.
Well, she looks like she's enjoying it. In fact, she looks like she's enjoying it more than I ever did.
So who took the photo?
I hired a private detective.
A private detective?
Yes.
You hired a private detective to spy on me.
Yes. Dick McFarlane.
You hired a private detective named Dick.
Yes.
I don't believe you.
I did.
What private detective is named Dick? That's like a thief named Rob. What's this?
It's his business card.
Dick McFarlane, Detective Agency. When you think there's no one who can help you, you don't know Dick. You don't know Dick.
All right, so he's no Arthur Miller, but he got the job done, didn't he?
I can't believe this. Ellie, I'm shocked. I'm genuinely shocked.
You're shocked?
Yes! To find out that my wife would hire a stranger, a private detective, a stranger to follow me, it cuts me, Ellie. It cuts me to the quick. What possible reason could you have to mistrust me?
Mark, you were humping in a Pontiac.
Oh, come on, Ellie, come on. That's not sex.
It's not.
No!
That's not sex.
Of course it isn't. You know what that is?
Let me see here. Her feet are up in the air. She's holding on to dear life. I don't know, a new Midway ride?
No, Ellie. That is one friend consoling another.
Consoling.
That's right. That's therapy.
Therapy.
I mean, she was upset that day, extremely upset. She told me things between her and Henry had been going well. Apparently, Henry doesn't like to make love to her often, and she thinks it's because he doesn't find her attractive. So she was feeling inadequate. Well, when someone's feeling inadequate, what do? You try and boost their confidence. That's exactly what I was doing.
Boosting her.
Her confidence. Don't you see? She was looking to me for approval. I couldn't turn my back on her. I mean, if she didn't get it from me, she would have got it from somebody else. Anybody else. The stable boy, the jockey, the guy with the one arm that sells the programs. In hindsight, I think my lucky stars I was there.
And, where was Henry when all this was going on, huh?
He was watching the race. That was our day the horse died at the 3/4 pole. That's the kind of day it was, Ellie. Emotions were at our fever pitch. That's how things like this happen. Emotions get all out of whack.
Okay, Mark. If this was a one-time thing, then how do you explain all the time you've been spending at the office lately? Huh? All those late-night dinner meetings keeping you out, huh? How do you explain those?
How do you think I landed Margot Kenyon as a client? You think things like that just happen? No. You have to wine and dine people like that. Here, you check my week at a glance. All my dinners and meetings, they're all in here. Every one of them. Look.
I don't give a damn about your week at a glance. You could have altered that.
Altered my week at a glance.
Yes, altered your week at a glance.
Ellie, a businessman does not alter his week at a glance. It's just not done.
I suppose you're sleeping with her too.
Who?
The tramp novelist, Margot Kenyon.
No, I'm not.
Oh, come on, I've read her books. I can tell by the way she writes that she's a slut.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
Can you also tell that she's a man?
You're damn right. What?
Margot Kenyon is a man.
A man.
Yeah. A guy from the suburbs uses Margot Kenyon as a pseudonym because he doesn't want his wife to find out he's writing sex books.
You're lying.
I'm not lying. Here, I'll give you his number right now. You can call him up and ask him. Here, I want you to.
I'm going home.
Ellie, no, wait. Listen. Tonight, no late meetings, no clients, just you and me. We'll have a nice candlelit dinner by the fire. After, we'll clear the supper dishes and have a hot, passionate session of love-making right there on the table. Huh? I'll be your Mark Gallicart. What do you say?
Well, that might be difficult, Mark.
Why?
I had the locks changed.
The locks.
The locks on the house. I had them changed after you left this morning.
Well, aren't you the hot-headed one? Well, don't worry about it. It's no problem. Just give me the spare key and I'll use that. Boy. Oh. Did you misunderstand changing the locks? Well, it's okay. Don't worry about it. It's a good thing you came down here. Another photograph? Was this guy working for National Geographic?
Who's this one, Mark?
You know, Ellie, this is starting to sound a lot like nitpicking.
Who isn't? Who isn't?
Well, once again, this can be explained quite easily.
You don't say.
Yes. You see, a couple months ago, these TV people came around looking for an interview with Margot. Well, obviously, in order to protect my client's secret, I couldn't tell them. So I sent them away. But this one woman kept hounding me. She was relentless. It was terrible. So finally, I had to throw myself at this princess paparazzi in the same way a mother would throw herself in front of a bus to protect her child.
So, you went swimming naked in her pool, after which you made love to her in the backyard hammock.
Ellie, I'm sorry.
Honest to God, Mark, you are so shallow.
Shallow.
Yes, shallow. Your emotions are orchestrated. Use them to a means to an end, nothing more.
Well, now you've really hurt me.
What's her name?
Why do you want to know that?
I'm curious.
It isn't important.
You don't remember, do you?
Of course I remember.
Have you slept with that many women, Mark, that you don't remember their names?
Of course not.
What is it then?
Let me check my week at a glance.
It's Gerard, Mark. Like in The Fugitive? Pam Gerard. She lives at 1912 Churchill Boulevard. I know this because I just sent copies of these photographs to her husband. Not laughing at my private dick now, are you?
Ellie, don't leave me.
It's too late, Mark. There's nothing you can say to make me stay.
I'll kill myself.
All right. I'll stay long enough to see that, but then I have to go.
I mean it, Ellie. If you leave this room, I'll jump out that window, I swear.
Mark, you're on the ground floor.
All right, then I'll go up to the 10th floor and jump.
All right, let's go.
I mean it, Ellie.
So do I. Let's go.
All right. All right. I'll show you.
You'll have to take the stairs. The elevator's out.
What?
They were fixing it when I came in.
10 flights of stairs. I can't do that. That'll give me a heart attack.
What?
You know my family's history of heart disease. A pipe like that would kill me.
So, you're not going to jump?
Of course I am. Just as soon as the elevator's fixed.
My God, Mark, you see that? You can't even be sincere about killing yourself.
I am sincerely. I mean it. The second that elevator's ready, I'm going up to the top floor and I'm saying goodbye. Ellie, don't walk out of here. I can't live without you. I won't. Ellie!